TSUTigers.com here with a women's basketball coach, Larry Inman. Coach Inman, you just got your first win of the season. Just talk about how you feel after the first win.
You know what I feel best about, I felt like was the heart that our kids showed. We got down, we could have folded the tents anytime. We fought back, we brought it back, and when we went back in the second half, we went back and forth, and then finally at the end we extended the lead with our defense and doing the good things. Jada Johnson had a couple of big steals when it was close there, which I thought was a big determining factor. But I felt like our defense as a whole stepped up bigger today than it has all year. Even though I say that, when I look at the stats here, we held them to 47%, and that's not good. Our goal is to be below 40, but we did an okay job. It's just not a great job. So that's an area that we've got to really improve on. But I felt like at times tonight when we had to have it, the defense is what really carried us and got it done for us. And then we had some kids make some big plays. I mean, I was so proud of Diamond Beatty today. Not that I'm not proud of all the kids, but Diamond needed that for her confidence. She'd been down. She hadn't been playing like she could play, and just had a great game. Had 23, showed what she can do. I mean, she's a great shooter. I've said that all along. And then we had great play out of Imani Davis. She had 12 boards, 16 points, and of course Jada had her normal game, scoring 19. She's got it up a little bit with the rebounding, but she had 19 points. And so we had big play out of those kids. Now the next thing is, we've got to get some other kids in on this deal. Max has got to step up, and our little point guards tonight, we kept going with different ones. But I felt like the two freshmen did a good job when they were in. Callie had several turnovers there at one spell, but we changed our offensive schemes we were doing and took them out of the heat. And they did a good job after that, getting the ball where it needed to be and getting it to the people that it needed to be in the hands of. So I was very proud. I was very proud of our team to score 76 points anytime. We're getting close to 80. I like that, okay? I like that. We shot the ball 56 times, and we shot about 47% for the game. And I was proud of that because we haven't shot maybe 28, 30-something% up to this point as a general overall average, I would think. And I really don't know what the average is right now, but I will look at that as we get a few games under our belt to see what kind of direction we're going in and see what we really need to work on. But I was very proud of our kids tonight, so that was a good win for us.
Offensively, Coach, you shot 60% in the fourth quarter, which led to your 10-point lead. Just talk about the execution offensively from your team.
Well, I mean, we had a lot of people doing it the fourth quarter. I mean, especially you had Jada, like I said, picking some pockets. And Jada thinks she's a point guard, but hey, whatever you do, don't tell her any different, okay? But she did a great job making some steals. And then you got Diamond just stepping up big time, and Monty Davis playing great defense and offense and just doing so many things. And Tiana Parker made a lot of people adjust a lot of shots. And then Max, I think, will settle down. I think she'll be where she needs to be. And I think Sierra and Kalia will gradually move themselves into a position to where they're confident about what they're doing and how they're playing,
Coach, you forced Arkansas State into 22 turnovers, and out of those 22, 14 of those were steals. Just talk about the defensive execution on the day.
Well, like I say, our deal, we were trying to jump them at times when they least expect it, because with a 4-out, 1 in, you got to kind of pick and choose where we can do it. So we try to catch them in the corners, and we would try to jump them. And I thought Jada did a good job of that several times. But I think Imani, if you get Imani and Jada together on the jump, somebody's in trouble, and they create a lot of havoc for a lot of offensive players. But I just thought overall we had great defense, and I think it's only going to get better.
And lastly, Coach, just touch on, you did it a little bit earlier, just touch on the senior leadership. You have 3 players who were on that championship team 2 years ago, and they all performed well and gave you a big boost today.
Absolutely. I mean, how can I say this? When it's game time, you got to go with your veterans. Those are the ones you depend on. Those are the ones you count on. The young kids, they don't know a lot of times what you expect, and they know what you expect. They just don't know what they got to do to make it happen. But the older kids, they know what you got to do to make it happen. And if you'll notice, when we're getting the ball inbounds, we're trying to get the ball inbounds to our 3 oldest players to actually hold the ball and do what we need to do to secure the win. And so that's just trying to go with the people that brought you, so to speak. And those kids have brought us a long way here at Tennessee State University, and I'm proud that they chose us to be a part of their life, and they're just special, very special young ladies.
All right, Coach. Congrats on the first win, and thank you.
Thank you.